Hello, in this video I'm going to be saying rest in peace to the legend Juice Wrld, so let's get into it. Like, let's be honest, his music was good. Was I a big fan of his like I was of X before his passing? No, I wasn't, but his music was decent, like, it wasn't bad music. It was good music. Why is it that we always lose the good rappers? Like, they always end up going to jail, or they end up going to, they end up dying or something. Like, this guy he was about to go to jail for 70 pounds of weed. I'm not sure if he was a drug dealer or if he just wanted to stock up on weed. I mean, 70 pounds, I'm going to assume that's an awful lot. That sounds more like a drug thing at that point, like a drug deal or a drug empire. I mean, 70 pounds, that's an awful lot of weed. But honestly, do I think he should have needed to do 30 years in jail over it? No. I mean, I can kind of see why he overdosed himself, because this is what happens. A rapper needs to do something to make money, and then they end up getting too caught up in it. They need money for studio time and for marketing or record label or whatever, to get in the record label through studio time or whatever they do. Because I'm not saying Juice Wrld was poor. I don't know. I didn't do my research, but I've seen it with 6ix9ine. Like, he literally was really poor at one point, and he ended up getting involved in the gang. Because, like, when you're in the hood, like, sometimes gang is protection. So if he was in, like, a gang, you don't understand. If you don't live in the hood, you can't really say, because you don't really know. I'm just saying, like, but don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, a what-if situation, because I never looked up Juice Wrld as a person, but he didn't seem like a bad person. I didn't get a bad vibe from him. I just wasn't like a super big fan of his music like I was of other rappers, but I never had a problem with him. I thought his music was good, I just didn't listen to it. But I don't think he deserved to die, and weed is sometimes legal too in certain ways, so I don't think 30 years of jail would have been fair for this guy. I mean, I'm sorry, 30, I don't care how much weed it is. I really don't care. If weed is literally illegal for medical reasons, why should a guy be spending 30-something years in jail just for having weed, when weed is literally legal if you have a medical card? And in one state, it's recreational. I mean, someone tell me, please. And I really will miss this rapper, because he was a great guy, And that's the thing. A lot of these rappers, some of these rappers didn't have everything, so some of them had to do things to get money, and some of them needed protection with where they were living. And I'm not saying this is every rapper, and I'm not saying this is every situation, but you wouldn't understand if you aren't from a certain area, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, Juice Wrld did not deserve to die, because he was a great guy and very talented rapper. I don't really care where the weed came from. I don't think he deserves 30 years in jail. I really don't. And it's unfortunate that he thought the suicide was the best option. I mean, it's very unfortunate. Because he literally took a bunch of pills, because he was literally fine when he first went to the airport. And then I think he heard about someone snitching on him. Maybe if you use the word snitch, maybe he was involved in some type of gang violence, or maybe not gang violence, but a gang maybe. But I'm just saying, like, if that's true and he really did come from the hood, I mean, I think people should be open-minded, you know what I mean? Because you don't come from there, you don't understand why they ended up doing it or what's around them, And I'm just guessing, because, like, with the whole weed thing, I actually wouldn't have thought he was gang affiliated, because he didn't really seem like the gangster type, Like, I didn't really get that vibe from Juice Wrld, to be honest. But I'm just saying, because of the weed, that's why I'm guessing, because 70 pounds is an awful lot of weed. But the point is, no matter what happened, I just want people to, like, look above that. Like, celebrities, the second people see something bad about a celebrity, they basically want to tear them apart, and that's ridiculous. People have no maturity anymore. The second they hear something bad about someone in Hollywood or about a celebrity, they basically want to attack the celebrity. It's ridiculous. So what I'm saying is, people should look beyond what the charges were or whatever happened, and we should realize that this rapper was good and he had a legacy and he worked really hard to get to where he was. That's the important thing here. And the important thing is we shouldn't judge someone unless we know their story. Because Juice WRLD, we're gonna miss another good rapper. We always lose the good ones, man. This is horrible, man. We always lose the good ones. Like, honestly, the rappers that actually have talent are the ones that always end up going to jail, the ones that always end up dying. It's horrible. It's really horrible. So please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below what you thought. Share the video. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell for more videos. And thanks for watching. Just wanted to say, and pay me the money on Cameo for a shout out. And I just want to say that, like, he really didn't deserve to die. He was just a young man. Maybe we don't really know his story of why he had that much weed, but people need to stop dwelling on that and just realize that he was a good man and that he was a good rapper and that people shouldn't be judged based on their actions when it comes to what their talents are. They should be judged on their talent. He was a good rapper, and I think he was a good soul, man. I think he was a good soul. That might have made a bad mistake, but he was a good soul. So thanks for watching.